Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever felt like your emotions are a tangled mess, or like you're constantly battling old wounds? Well, today we're diving deep into a powerful astrological aspect that can shed light on your healing journey, the moon sextile Chiron. This harmonious connection offers incredible potential for emotional understanding and self-compassion. So buckle up, because we're about to unlock the secrets this aspect holds in your birth chart. Now, before we get started, I want to let you know that I am not a professional astrologer. This script is meant for educational purposes only. Let's start with the basics. Chiron, often called the wounded healer, represents our deepest vulnerabilities, the wounds we carry, but also our unique capacity to heal ourselves and others through those experiences. Think of it like this: imagine a doctor who's also been a patient. They have a deeper understanding, a more profound empathy, because they've walked the same path. That's the essence of Chiron. Now, the moon, on the other hand, is our emotional compass. It governs our feelings, our instincts, our need for security and comfort. It's how we react to the world on a gut level, and how we nurture ourselves and others. You're probably thinking, okay, I get the individual parts, but what does it mean when they're connected? That's where the sextile comes in. A sextile is a harmonious aspect, a bridge of understanding and support. It indicates potential, opportunities for growth, and a natural flow of energy between the planets involved. So, when the moon and Chiron are sextile, it creates a beautiful synergy between our emotional world and our healing potential. This manifests as emotional empathy, mutual support, and personal growth. It's like having a built-in emotional support system within yourself. Imagine someone who's naturally gifted at understanding and validating other people's feelings, but also deeply understands their own emotional landscape. That's the kind of energy we're talking about. One example could be someone who volunteers at a crisis hotline. They are drawn to help others process their emotions and trauma, and through that process, they also learn and heal their own wounds. Another example might be an artist who uses their art to express their pain and transform it into something beautiful and healing for themselves and others. Or consider a teacher who connects with students who struggle with similar challenges they faced in their own childhood, offering guidance and support with genuine understanding. But wait, there's a catch. While the moon sextile Chiron is generally positive, it does come with its own set of challenges. One common pitfall is over-idealization. We might tend to see ourselves or others through rose-colored glasses, ignoring potential red flags or downplaying genuine issues. It's like thinking that love can conquer all, even when it comes to deeply rooted problems. Another challenge can be emotional intensity. This aspect can amplify our feelings, making us more sensitive and reactive to emotional triggers. Imagine someone who gets easily overwhelmed by other people's emotions, or who takes on other people's problems as their own. Ever found yourself constantly trying to fix other people's problems, even when they haven't asked for help? That's the fixer trap, and it's a common challenge with this aspect. We need to be mindful of our own boundaries and avoid enabling unhealthy behaviors in others. For example, you might have a friend who's always complaining about their job, and you're constantly offering solutions, but they never actually take any action. Eventually, you might feel drained and resentful, because you're putting in more effort than they are. You're probably thinking, this sounds complicated. How can I figure out if this aspect applies to me? Good question. While this is a general overview, the specific way the moon sextile Chiron manifests in your life depends on several factors. The signs and houses involved add crucial nuance, as does the overall context of your natal chart. Consider elemental compatibility. Is your moon in a water sign like Cancer or Scorpio, naturally attuned to emotions? Or is it in a fire sign like Aries or Leo, expressing emotions more outwardly? Is your Chiron in an earth sign like Taurus or Virgo, focused on practical healing, or in an air sign like Gemini or Libra, seeking healing through communication and connection? These details matter. Imagine someone with a moon in Cancer sextile Chiron in Virgo. They might have a natural talent for nurturing and caring for others, Cancer Moon, but also a tendency to be overly critical of themselves and others, Virgo Chiron. They might need to learn to balance their desire to help with a healthy dose of self-compassion. Or consider someone with a moon in Aries sextile Chiron in Gemini. They might be passionate and assertive in expressing their emotions, Aries Moon, but also have a wound around communication and self-expression, Gemini Chiron. They might need to learn to speak their truth without fear of judgment. Now here's where it gets interesting. Stick around until 7:30, and I'll reveal a powerful technique for working with the moon sextile Chiron in your own life. So how can you actively activate this connection and harness its healing potential? First and foremost, create a safe space for yourself and others to express emotions honestly and authentically. This means practicing non-judgmental listening, validating feelings, and avoiding unsolicited advice. Set clear boundaries. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. It's essential to prioritize your own emotional well-being and avoid taking on other people's burdens. Practice empathy. Try to understand other people's perspectives, even if you don't agree with them. Remember that everyone is fighting their own battles. Be honest with yourself and others about your own vulnerabilities and limitations. This allows for genuine connection and fosters trust. Another thing to consider is sharing your own stories with vulnerability. When you share your experiences, you create space for others to do the same. This can be incredibly healing for both you and them. For instance, you might share a story about a time when you struggled with anxiety, and how you overcame it. This can inspire others to seek help and share their own stories. Validate your own emotions and the emotions of others. Avoid dismissing or minimizing feelings, even if they seem irrational. Remember, all emotions are valid. Seek guidance from trusted sources, such as therapists, counselors, or mentors. They can provide objective perspectives and help you navigate your healing journey. Embrace vulnerability as a path to healing. It takes courage to be vulnerable, but it's also the key to authentic connection and personal growth. I knew a woman who was so terrified of getting rejected by others that she'd keep her guard up and push others away. But after years of trauma and self-exploration, she decided to give it a shot. One day, she shared her fears with someone close to her. When she did, she found the person was more understanding than she expected and opened up to her as well. I knew a man who also felt the same way and started to do therapy. It changed his life around, because he opened himself up to a professional, and it turned out that the professional knew how to listen and validate his feelings. The moon sextile Chiron requires awareness, intention, and self-compassion. It's a journey of self-discovery and healing, not a destination. So be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and remember that you are worthy of love, acceptance, and healing. So, to recap, the moon sextile Chiron offers a beautiful opportunity for emotional healing, empathy, and personal growth. While it comes with its own challenges, such as over-idealization and the fixer trap, these can be overcome with awareness and intention. By creating a safe space, setting boundaries, practicing empathy, and embracing vulnerability, you can unlock the full potential of this harmonious aspect. Remember, healing is not a linear process. There will be ups and downs, setbacks, and breakthroughs. But with self-compassion and a willingness to learn, you can transform your wounds into sources of strength and wisdom. Don't forget that astrology can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and understanding, but it's not a substitute for professional mental health support. If you're struggling with deep emotional wounds, please reach out to a therapist or counselor. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more insights into astrology and personal growth. We explore different astrological aspects, planetary transits, and self-help techniques to help you live a more fulfilling and authentic life. Plus, I release videos every week, so you won't want to miss out. And if you're looking for even more in-depth knowledge, check out the other videos on my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.